Hi, everyone. Welcome to episode 7.
Oh, now I take 2 and I still got it wrong.
Guys, we definitely filmed this whole shit without it recording.
Literally like 30 minutes and we were chatting it up, which thank God.
The stories were good though. It was good stories.
The stories were good, but I kind of get carried away when I talk. I talk a little too much sometimes.
But this episode is about stupid things that men do. Just like how, if you guys listened to our last episode, was it our last episode?
No, the one before the last.
Yeah. Stupid things women do. Of course, we have to come back with stupid things men do. Like, come on.
I know you guys didn't think we were about to just talk about us and not you guys.
Right.
Absurd.
There's a lot of stupid things you guys
that
do.
we're not even going to be able to cover during this episode fully, but we're going to get to the
nitty gritty. Not just kidding.
To the like the top 10 things.
Yeah, top 10. It is. I'm not gonna lie. It feels kind of weird having to restart the episode.
Know,
like it's just like kind of weird because it was so juicy. Because I was in a I was mood of laughing, so it was just like I was just on a go because the stories was
And we're full, so it's like every second we just get sleepier. It's so funny. So our energy's not as on point like it usually is.
Yeah, so we definitely can't eat before. Yeah, we definitely have to like be up, and that's like the first thing that we do.
Yeah, we have to.
This was a good.
Because this is giving lazy.
Very lazy.
But we're here, and we're gonna film, and we're gonna talk about it. Let's start with whack ass game. No comment.
No comment.
Whack ass game. Okay, for example, got an example?
Yes, I do have an example. There was one time, I don't want to really get into much of like my own personal stuff.
You could repeat a story. I just talk too much.
So there was just a time where some guy, this was recently actually, he came up to me asking me what I'm drinking, and my cup was full, and it was just like I'm not drinking, like that's it, like my cup is full, so you can't really get me another drink. And he's like, oh, just let me know. Instead of it, you know what, actually let's scratch this story. I'm not getting into it. Oh my God, I feel so like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel so awkward repeating myself.
Like it's so bad I might want to just change the whole
I'm like
cringing
like, a little bit. I don't know. Something about doing this all over again is kind of weird.
It's like, damn, it was like
not genuine.
Good. Like, yeah, we talked about what we did earlier in the day. Like, it's just spooky. What the heck?
But you know what? We're gonna keep going, honestly.
Yeah, you know what? Whatever, man. Sometimes this is just gonna happen. Like, not when every episode is gonna be perfect. So we're gonna just. So this episode though deserves some energy. So
people's game in public, honestly, like men gotta work on it, right? Men gotta scope out the room. When you're going out, scope out the room, scope out what ladies are together. When you see ladies laughing with them amongst each other, leave that crowd alone, because you're gonna go up to them and you're gonna be embarrassed.
Or just know what crowd you could even afford.
Big
Want to talk about that?
Oh yeah, let's talk about that one.
If you can't look good, no bullshit. Look and scope. If you cannot afford the crowd, my guy, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing all the way. If you're going to complain right after, the 3 girls that you're looking at ordered drinks like 150, keep it pushing. If you think about it good, think about your budget and think about the type of girls you're putting your eyes to, because guys love to do that. They love to look at the best looking girl in the place that has the most designer and have all these expectations thinking that they could bag, and then they can't freaking live up to the girl. A freaking bag by the budget.
You can't even buy a drink for the friend too. Like, not saying that you have to buy a drink for the friend, but like, goddamn, have at least some
common
manners.
Courtesy.
Like, come on. You know what I mean? You're going up thinking you're hot shit to the whole table. You're going up like hot shit, right? So you gotta act like hot shit. At least pretend for that moment.
Bag by your budget. Bag
big facts
by your freaking budget.
So I just think that, so if a man's at an expensive like lounge or something, like, should he go somewhere else?
Huh? No, because
like, should he go bag somewhere else?
Yeah, if you can't afford that, if you can't afford to bag the type of woman in that event, then for the most part, just because some like me, for example, like I'm just always gonna be a genuine person. I'm never gonna be a bitch. I'm never gonna do that. That's just not who I am. But yo, women are dead gonna dead you, like right in your face. Like, get out of here, dusty, goofy. Get out of here. Like,
Goofy.
like, who is this corn trying to talk to me? Can't even pay for a hookah. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of women will put you in their place, especially a woman that has all her shit together. Like, they're not even gonna. First of all, you coming up to them, you're already a pest. So make sure you come correct if you're gonna come. That's just advice. I'm not saying that that's how I am,
right?
Because like I said, like I'm just nice in general. I don't like being mean to people, but I just hate when men have these high ass expectations going up to these bougie ass girls that have all of this shit on them, and then you can't afford it,
right?
Like I
and
said,
especially
by the budget.
because there's obviously people that be out here stunting and shit with designer shit and don't really got it even in their purse.
Absolutely.
But you gotta really, like I said, you gotta watch, right? You see that they're ordering their own shit, that means they got their own shit.
Right. Stare a little bit.
Right.
Give them a little eye contact, see what's up, feel out the energy a little bit.
And you know what I don't like too, though? Like, let's say you are with a group of girls, right? And you're like having a good time, like they're all dancing and shit, and then like motherfuckers be getting closer to the table. Like, you're mad.
Trying to take advantage of
Like,
shit.
you're mad gross.
You know what I love?
Like,
I love when nobody comes up to me. That's my favorite.
Yeah, no funny shit.
Please go up to all my friends.
No,
don't come up to me.
Don't come up to me.
Don't come up to me. Leave me alone. I'm there and I can afford my drink.
Like, damn, girls just be wanting to shake their asses for yo, that's what men. There's some girls that will do it for men, but when you see a group of girls having fun with each other, yo, I promise you, we don't care. We don't care about what you guys think. Like, we're not here shaking for you. We're shaking for us. So when you come closer to the table, it's crazy. Like, annoying. You look weird. You look like, what's that dude's name from that show on Netflix?
Who? Which show?
The Stalker.
You
acting real you.
Yeah,
I seen this just last week. Just last week there was like girls shaking their booty,
slithering,
and they all look at each other and they're like, oh, this table's it right here. Like,
me too. You know, in that same place, like in LV.
Yeah,
I seen this specific person just peeping, and I'm just like, please God, let everything come in the way from this person coming up to me right now, because I really don't want him to talk to me. I can afford my drink. I'm here to enjoy my drink and have a nice conversation. I'm not here to be bothered. I don't want to be bothered. Respectfully, leave me the fuck alone. And thank God, like we ended up moving away and shit. And he did not come up to me because we went into a place where it was just gonna be too awkward to do so. Thank God. But you could feel the energy from miles away. And it's just like, it's truly annoying. Like, if the girl's giving you eye contact back, or if she's going to the bathroom, like passing by you, like feel out the vibes.
The signs.
Some people
they don't get the signs. They don't get the signs.
No.
They don't get it.
Nope, they don't know the signs.
Like, that's the stupid shit you guys do. You guys don't get signs. Yo, a girl's gonna let you know immediately when she's into you. She will stare right back at you.
She's
like,
gonna go.
We don't care.
She's gonna literally look and then get back looking and then look away. Look again, get back looking and look away. Get up, go to the bathroom. But when put my lip gloss on, look again. Like, you know,
right.
there's little things that's like, come on, we're mad old. You should know the obvious already. Like, and no, like, I never do these things because I don't want nobody to fucking talk to me.
You're forcing it. And men, we gotta do better on that part, because that gives creepy vibes, man. When you see a woman's not really into you and you are persistent, like, remember, like that one time we went to some brunch thing in Boston, there was some weird dude just kept following our like presence, and I was just like, nah, yo, that's just weird shit.
And, like, I know some women would get flattered, but I don't get flattered. I really get scared.
No, like, that's scary to me. Like,
I'm like, damn, this nigga's scary. Plotting. He's plotting. Like, what the hell? Like, what am I gonna do to run away from him?
It was like
it was weird.
It was like
we would go to the bathroom area. He would be in the bathroom area.
But it was not. Yes, but guys, it was not even a thing where it was like he was just in the same area. No, this is us and this is him.
Yeah, he
like
would
staring right at you.
Like he would stare like a creep, and it was very scary. And I'm like, yo, I'm in heels. How the fuck am I gonna run from this person? Like, it was very uncomfortable, and I don't like that. Please don't do that. Don't be a weirdo like that. People can't help it but to look. Like, some people got eye problems. I feel like I got eye problems sometimes. I'm saying this on camera.
Was like that was scary though.
Yeah, he was very creepy. Very creepy. What about on me ass guys? When guys are always trying to like spit game and shit and then be
On
like,
me.
on me, don't worry, food on me, drinks on me. Who asked you? What's it on? And it be the same people that don't got it.
Yeah.
That's the bigger problem.
On me.
If you say on me,
you don't got it. You don't
don't
got
got
it.
it.
You don't got it. If you're saying on me and you're prepping in advance that it's on me,
why
like,
are you saying on me? Just have it. Let it
Just-
be on you. And that's it. Let it be on you if it's on you. Like when the tab comes, I'm gonna know it's on you when you grab it. You know that?
Yo, like,
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
know if
saying?
they want like extra points and shit. Like, all right,
Instant
like,
bad mood. I'm not going
cool.
nowhere. Like it's on me because I got my own money. That's why I'm out.
Right?
How about that? I'm not worried about the on you. I'm worried about the can I pay my own tab? If I'm here, it's because I can be here. Drinks on me all night. Bye.
Like, you smell, honestly. You
Oh,
acting real
goof. Goofy, my favorite word.
goofy. Yo, that word is hilarious. Yo,
Goofy's like worse
me.
than cornball, honestly.
Yo, that's like, yo, no, honestly, yo, if you come up to me saying, me, yo, I'm
I'ma just
turned
laugh.
off. Yo,
No
like,
bullshit, because I
honestly.
have this thought, and especially because I actually talked about it out loud. Like I'm literally gonna laugh instantly. Instantly, I'm gonna just laugh if I hear
Yo,
another
that
on me
literally
ass.
happened to me just last week. Like, man buys me one drink and then he's just like the rest of the night on me.
Mind you, the place was gonna close in 5 minutes, and I knew he did that.
Like, you think I'm gonna chug my drinks because it's on you? Like,
Like, yes, free drinks. Don't
Yeah,
get me
I
wrong.
really-
Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say here in front. It is cool when you're out and there's a gentleman that's very respectful and says, "Oh, can you grab the two ladies a second round of what they got? Have a good night,
that's
ladies."
nice.
And then he ended it with the "have a good night, ladies," aka no further conversation. That's
AKA,
beautiful.
I'm turning my head because I said I'm gonna be like, who the fuck are you?
Like,
Damn,
what the hell? Like,
Okay.
okay, that's really
Thank
nice.
you.
Thanks.
And you
I
didn't
love
come
having
up
to say
us?
thanks and nothing else though.
But the ones chatting in your ear, because they believe that if I buy you a drink.
It's a key. That's it.
No, men, remember this. When you go out and you offer a drink, it is 50-50 chance. It's like playing. It's like
For me, it's a 90,
it's like
not
it's
even
gambling.
100 chance. I don't want to talk to you. So, men, if you see me out in the streets, I can pay for my own drink. You don't have to bother. Don't talk to me.
It's literally gambling for them because you just don't know. It's a win or a lose.
Yeah, it is. If I'm accepting a drink, it's because you offered it and it's mine now, and that's it. But don't expect anything with it.
So,
honestly.
man, that stupid thing right there, the on me.
I don't care to
Cut that.
I
Don't
don't.
do
I don't
that.
mind having further conversation if it's like, oh, what do you do? Like, I don't ever mind making friends. Genuinely, I don't mind making friends. I don't believe that there's a gender to friendship, so I don't mind making friends. So if
Or
somebody's coming to
even a
me,
friendship. I don't give a fuck if you're a friend or not. Just a regular conversation.
Yeah,
with two
just
regular
with
fucking
two regular
humans.
people.
We're not doing
That's what I mean.
the extraness.
I just hate the extra stupid game. That's what I don't like. If
Yeah.
you're having a conversation about anything like what we just saw on the TV at the bar,
Yeah.
like anything, just a regular conversation and we're mingling and we're all laughing, I think that's pretty cool. Like that's what I look for. Like that's what I care about. I don't like when people come on to me. I hate that shit. That shit's it's uncomfortable. It's weird. It's awkward. I don't like it. I hate it. But anyways, what about men who are constantly talking about money in a good or in a bad way? Let's talk about the bad way first. That was $100. Damn.
And we're all for honesty, right? But if you don't know me, you don't have that trust. Just keep
I'll do that with
your
Leo.
finances to yourself. Honestly.
I'll do that with you. Like, damn, they tea. That's mad money, kid.
Right.
But like, if I don't know you or if I'm not comfortable with you, and you start talking about, damn, that was mad bread.
Yeah.
That bill was OD, and you, especially if you just paid for my shit. Should I cash app you? I get a
No,
little
for
scared.
real.
Like, damn, like you didn't have to. Like, it would have been cool. Is my phone ringing? Oh. It would have been cool if I were to have my own drink. I wasn't expecting for somebody to pay. I hate that. I automatically feel like a burden. Like I don't like that at all.
But what about also though too, where they act like they're so cool with it, right? They'll pay for something, but then they like talk about it down the line later. Like,
yeah.
okay, so
Like, you cost me money.
all right,
I don't like that. I don't like that because when it comes to shit like that, I can pay for my shit.
for real.
I don't even like it as a joke. I don't like that at all. I don't like that 1%.
I think
Because I would have just bought yours and mine for being a
that is a
ass.
stupid thing you men do for sure, is pretending to have it when you don't. Like, things, you can only pretend to be something or somebody for so long, you know, and then it starts to catch up to you. You can't. The thing is that they start doing all these things, right? Now I'm talking about in dating or just taking people out. Like, you start,
Even as a friendship, I'm sorry.
yo, you do so much shit to. And this is not even like gifts or physical stuff. Like, even just conversations, you pretend to be who you're not, and then you can't keep up with it, and then you do a whole switch to the person. Now the person's like, "What the fuck? I thought this was you," and they feel like you're drifting away. And the reality is that this is who you really are, and you didn't show it at the beginning. It's kind of crazy. Like, that happens often with
You know
men.
what? It especially happens with cheap people, right? So you're going out. This is the opposite of what I just said. Like, the people that they act like they don't. I mean, they act like, damn, this is not expensive. How about the people that were just mad cheap? Like, yo, the hookah's on you, but you just told me you made 6 figures without me asking you how much money you made. I didn't even ask you. But then you're just complaining about paying for a hookah. Make it make sense. Why are we talking about money right now?
Showing off how much money they make and shit.
I didn't ask.
And
I would
whips
never,
and
the most I'll do is ask, like, oh, how you doing? You still working at such, just to build conversation. But I will never ever, nor will I ever share how much I make or. I don't think we should talk about that.
I think even like I think when it gets to a point of marriage, that's when obviously finances are gonna be. But even people in relationships, like, yo, people are, you don't know who really has like great intentions with you, and that's just something that you don't. You always want to keep. One thing I've learned like growing up from my parents is always keep your finances private. Like,
always.
Don't ever speak about any of that shit.
I feel like the only time I'm gonna be open to speaking about finances is when I have a fiance, not even a boyfriend. I was in a relationship for years, like 7 years, and we never discussed how much do you make, how much do I make. If I felt like sharing it myself, then that would have been fine.
Right.
But I never asked him how much money he made. Right. Never.
Because that was not the main factor.
It wasn't. And it's just not, his money is not my money.
Right.
Like, we're not married yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not there yet. And I mean, if I felt like sharing, or even if he felt like sharing down the line, then that was fine with me. But like, I just don't think that should be shared upon unless you guys are at that next level. Because obviously, once you get married, then you kind of become one. Not kind of, you become one, and you kind of have to talk about stuff like that. But speaking about finances in general, unless you're like super comfortable,
right?
Like, we could talk to each other about that. Like, you're not chill, not this week. Hell no, because of this, because of that. We like as friends. But I'm not going to sit there and talk about it with
I just don't understand. Like, I know for men, you guys, money is really important to you guys. And like, and it reels women in and stuff for sure, 100%. But like, I don't know. Like, does that also give you guys like a high to be able to bag somebody based off, your financial status? Like, I don't understand, because one time in Atlanta, I went out to eat, and this guy comes up to me, and he was just chatting in my ear, talking about, I was dating at the time, and he asked me, "Do you have a boyfriend?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do have a boyfriend, actually." And he was like, "I bet he doesn't pay for your mortgage, for your this, for your that." And I'm like,
you know what it is? I feel like women has ruined that for us, though. Because a lot of women go towards just money. Like, everything is money. But can you pay for this, though? If you don't make 6 figures and over, I ain't talking to him. Oh, but he's not broke. But why isn't he paying for me and all my friends? Like, all of these things, like, women have ruined the reputation of women.
right.
Like, a lot of women are like this, that they just automatically, everything is money. Why he ain't paying for me? Well, cuff, he ain't paying for my nails. He ain't paying for my eyebrows. He ain't paying for all of this, my wig installations and hair getting done and the whole freaking nine. Like, he ain't paying for this, then that's it.
It's because it sounds funny, but like this is true story. Like
it's even like he ain't paying for my babysitter. God damn.
That's
life is expensive. Jesus Christ. Like I'm not trying to just be all up on the man's side, but life is expensive right now.
So expensive.
Life is expensive for us women to just expect the guy to pay for everything when he's just trying to get to know you. Like, this is why they just push away, because it's like, damn, sis, your babysitter, your hair, your nails, your makeup, everything, your dinner, you and your friends.
But this is the thing, though. All right. So this is a high maintenance woman, right? That wants all these things. I'm hoping that this person that is requesting these things is able to provide it for themselves. I feel like any person speaking like that, any person speaking that way, asking for X, Y, and Z, you should be able to provide X, Y, and Z to yourself. You can't expect that from somebody if you can't do it for yourself. Of course. You can't afford it for yourself. That's one. But I do believe, because we're here to bash men, not bash, Jesus. We're here to talk about dumb stuff that men do. Right, that men do. And I just believe that if a man can't get that, right, if he can't afford a woman that you could pay for their babysitter and the whole nine. Then they go for somebody they can afford, right? Like can afford 3 times, and then they feel like they're the man, and they start to pretend that there's something that they're not. So it's just like it's crazy
God, it's
to
just
me.
Too much.
You don't think that they start going for people who are lower than them,
and they make
feel
them lower people feel like shit.
Yeah, they're.
There's no winning now in 2023. The conclusion is that there's no winning. I feel like I'm still a genuine girl, honestly. Like, I don't take advantage of people. If I go out to, I know this is about men right now, but if I go out to eat or to drink, not even to drink. I mean, not even to eat. If I go out for a drink with anybody, a friend or whatever, respectfully, I'm gonna order 1 drink, maybe 2. I'm not gonna me knowing that this person is not gonna let me pay, I'm not gonna sit there and order as much drinks as I would like to order, because I know they're not gonna let me order as much, and I just don't like taking advantage of people. Like, I hate it. But that doesn't exist anymore.
No, life is super expensive.
So lucky to the man who has me, no bullshit. Because I'm very considerate.
Me too. Highly considerate.
But then you'll go out to eat with the man, and it's like it's kind of like a date that you planned, right? Mm-hmm. But then they're not considerate towards you. That's why we get fucked up, and it pisses me the fuck off. Right? They'll sit there and order shit on the rocks and shit.
I think that's another stupid thing men don't realize, when they have a good woman that's actually very genuine, and you don't peep that she's not over ordering, but
they're not noticing the common courtesy.
My thing, I truly believe and there's not many women like this. I truly believe that if I ask you, if I say let's go do something, I will pay. Or if it's like something that we're doing multiple activities in one day, then I will take a turn. Yeah, buying stuff. So it's just like, all right, when it's mine, you see that when I'm ordering, right? I order 2. I swear to God, 2 drinks max, right?
Right.
And if you see that, you should match my energy, right?
And order 2 or 1. How about just 1?
Right. And it's just like,
and if you want, because sometimes the case is that they just want more than 1. I mean, more than 2.
Right.
Right? So they know that you just ordered 2, but they want more than 2, which is fine. That's valid. But make sure now you're throwing towards that bill. I'm sorry.
No, and it's just like, right, if you're going mad hard, right, and based off the vibes on who paid last, right, your woman pays, right, you know she don't have an issue with it, and you're sitting here ordering, and then when it comes to the bill, it's another stupid thing, and you don't do no pretend flex, like you're not pretending to take out your wallet.
Right, you're just gonna sit they're gonna sit like this on their phone.
Like, you don't feel like feminine. Like, honestly,
And then they're gonna hug you from the back.
no.
It's the hug from the back to me.
Like,
Literally.
I honestly don't know. Like, you don't, like, men, you guys don't feel like feminine energy when when a woman is like pays a big chunk of shit. But then they also want to live this lifestyle too.
Nah,
though.
not only that, they also want to go home and then do some shit.
Not only the woman pay, but then you want some sexy
Like-
vibes after.
Like, you stink. Get out of here.
Yo,
Corn. Don't get near
men.
me.
So guys, listen to me. So if you're here to listen and kind of be like, oh shit, I want to learn about stupid things that men do. This is just based off what we think is stupid. Okay, this has nothing to do with.
And we're just saying
feel
a
like
couple
it-
little
right.
points. We're not
This
getting
is not
into
factual.
It OD.
This is not nothing crazy.
This is our
but
opinion.
if you're listening right now and you're a man and you're like, shit, I don't ever notice that my girl, like how my girl is. Like, women, there's some women though that don't care, that will order the entire menu and they will sit there like this. Do the you on you. But if you know who your girl is or the girl you're out with and you know that she doesn't tea or she's just a great girl, just peep her. Peep what she's doing, and you have to match that energy. You cannot be out here just doing the most, then expecting her to pay, and then you want sexy time after. Because I promise you,
She's going to be in a badass mode.
she's gonna, yes. She's gonna, like, think you're, like,
If you're
and
at
you're gonna
Chipotle,
ask her what's wrong with you. Are you okay? Well, if you ask me if I'm okay,
in that little voice and shit.
you guys put a little voice.
Yeah,
Are
that
you
little
okay?
voice that I want something voice. If you go to Chipotle and you let her order first, you want her to pay. You want her to pay and she's noticing. You
For real.
better let her order last so you could be up in that register paying.
No,
Because, like, if there's something about me, I peep it all. I don't miss a thing.
me too. I
don't
peep
fucking
everything.
miss a thing. That's why I'm so considerate towards other people in their pockets. Like, I'm too considerate. So I need people around me that match my energy.
Me too.
'Cause I fucking hate when people take advantage. And I'm never going to let no bro bitch in front of nobody. That's one
either.
thing. Like, I'm never.
It's always a thing to keep it classy, keep it classy, never trashy, But any other stupid things that you want to talk about that they do?
I mean, the list can go on and on and on and on and on. And I'm thinking about something right now, but I can't. You know when you're thinking, you kind of can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't really prepare the best for this episode.
We didn't prepare at all for this episode.
This was very we just want to make sure we stay consistent and
Right.
we have to hold ourselves accountable. So we have to film anyways, but yeah.
Oh, I thought you had something in the bag.
No, I didn't. I really didn't. I'm just really unprepared today.
Shoot.
I hope you guys laugh anyways.
I know. For
But
real.
we do, I'm only gonna speak about men in our own culture. How about that? Like, just we
Right.
can only speak about men in our own culture right now. We don't really like the guys in our own culture, but the guys in our own culture, like, I don't think I've dated a Dominican, to be honest, but like have I?
I've dated a Dominican.
Pretty much the guys in our own culture, they're very, very giving. Like, there's no such thing as a woman paying. There's no such thing as her friends paying. There's just no such thing. Like, Dominican men, like, to them that's embarrassing. Some Dominican men don't even like gifts. Not all, some. They just be like, nah, you're good. You don't have to get me nothing. Like, Dominican men be spoiling the shit out of women. Like,
Oh dear.
if not like full on spoiling, like, especially if they got it. Some of them, like, if they're still trying to build themselves, they'll still be giving, but not as giving. They'll do the basics. They'll pay for your stuff. They'll never.
Mm-hmm.
They're always gentlemen. That's my point. They're always gentlemen for the most part. They'll probably cheat on you with a neighbor, but they're always gonna make sure you're
They don't.
straight.
Yeah. One thing is that they don't ever make you look stupid in public financially. Like,
Financially,
they don't
never.
ever make you look stupid.
Never, yo. I remember I went on a trip with Mariani with a whole bunch of her friends. When I tell you, I felt like a princess. Like, it was like every 5 seconds, like, yo, mujer, and what do you guys want to eat? What do you guys want to drink? Mind you, we had just ate, and it was like every 30 minutes we had a new order of something. Like, so it feels so good to be out with people that are like that.
Right.
Like,
It's hard to come upon nowadays.
it
Like,
is.
honestly, like,
it is.
and we're not sitting here talking about like, oh my God, we want X, Y, and Z. But like, yo, honestly, like, lately there's been a lot of crazy shit, and I know life is expensive, but like,
Just
please, I just feel like
if you
if you're
can't
not
afford
at a
it, don't do
place
it.
to date, man, this is another stupid thing. If you guys just do it because you're thinking with your bottom and you're not thinking with your head, if you are not a place to be able to afford something, then you got to step away from that lifestyle. You got to step away from wanting to go out and get so many numbers and Instagrams
You
and
have
the
to
whole
afford.
nine.
I
Like, you have to
actually
be
learned
able to
this.
go outside and
Yeah,
afford.
I actually learned this from a Dominican guy. I don't want to say his name because I don't know, whatever. A Dominican guy said, if you cannot afford to date, if you don't got the money to date, don't date. You have to be able to afford to date. Dating comes with spending money in general. Right. If you can't afford it, step aside, get yourself together until you can afford it. And that's that.
No, seriously. So you hear that, man?
And don't entertain for 2 seconds either.
No. If you can't,
if it's a friendship, it's a friendship, cool. But if you cannot afford it, then I don't think you should even go there.
Right.
And that's on that. Usually that's not a problem with Dominican men.
No.
Especially with the type of woman of 2020. Like, I'm not going to put myself there because I feel like I'm different. I'm going to just flaunt about myself. Like, I don't be giving a fuck about shit. Like, I just be giving a fuck about a real connection. I don't give a fuck about nobody else's pockets. I'm not worried about it. Obviously, you want to build with somebody that's financially good or, like, that's building in general or that works. Like, whatever. But for the most part, if you can't afford it, just don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And mic drop.
So that concludes. I know this episode was a little bit all over the place, but that concludes episode 7. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope some of you men got, some good advice.
Tips.
And
if you want to come on here to prove us wrong or tell us different or explain to us why you feel the way you feel, why you do some of the things that you men do, then please come on. We have a seat for you, and we would love to hear your opinion.
Yes, for sure.
Bye,
Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.